Hello everyone. In today's video I am going to show you how to create a RAG chatbot without writing any code. But without writing any code does not mean you don't need to know anything about the flow. So we need to understand first of all the flow, how a RAG chatbot is created. And if you are unaware of it, I have a video uploaded in my channel. You can go and follow that to get the basic understanding of how a RAG chatbot is created. So all and along with that I'm going to show you something like this. So over here you can see a simple HTML page which is running from my local. So it is not even running a server, it says HTML file, and I have a chat widget created over here, and I can type over here that say any question from my PDF or the document that I am uploading, and I will get the response, and all this even without writing any code. So let's get started and understand how to create such a wonderful application and so easily without writing code. But before we get into the coding or the technical part of it, my usual request, please subscribe to my channel and like the video if you like the content. Okay, let's start. In another video, I have introduced you to Langflow. So how to install Langflow, I am skipping that part in this video to keep it short, and also I am not going to create this workflow to keep the length of the video short enough to keep you interested. So over here it is very easy. We need to bring in these components. Like if I type over here file, I am bringing in the file component over here, and I am uploading the file. I can upload any file. So I have this annual report of Microsoft from 2023 which I am utilizing. Then I am just recursively splitting the characters, I mean text, into chunks of 2000 and an overlap of 200. So if I type over here recursive, I can see these are the components available. I am creating a text splitter. So this is the component I bring in over here. So after chunking the document, we need to put it into a vector database. I am using ChromaDB. I have named the collection, that is table, maybe you can take it as. So I am naming it as test flow. Then ChromaDB takes in few inputs. One is the search query. What is the search query? It is the input from the chat, like whatever the user is typing, right? So that is what we are going to search in the chunks. So we have a chat input component from which whatever the user enters, we are going to pass it into search query. Ingest data is nothing but the vector database. So that is that. And the embedding is the embedding model. So over here I am using Azure OpenAI model. I have Azure endpoint, deployment name, and Azure API key. All these variables declared as global variables, I am utilizing them. To declare the global variable, I can go to settings, and over here you see global variable. I can declare variables over here and utilize them in my workflow. So after this, the output from ChromaDB based on the search of from the user's query, we need to pass it into a parse data. So whatever the output format of the database is, we are passing it through parse data and getting a text version of it. Then in the prompt, I have written a very simple prompt that you are an artificial intelligence required to answer the question from the user from the chunk of the text provided user, and then in curly bracket I have put question chunk, and then in curly bracket chunk. So these two variables gets created, right? So these two are inputs required for the prompt now. So the output from the ChromaDB search basically goes into my chunk, and the question from the user is flowing into the question of the prompt. So those two variables are also getting populated. This collection of prompt, chunk, and question gets passed to OpenAI over here again I have used the global variable, set the temperature to 0 and getting the output to chat output. So now we can go to playground and ask what is the increase in revenue percentage for cloud services. So here is the output. The increase in revenue percentage of Microsoft Cloud Services from this to this is 22%, and this is coming from the document that I have uploaded. But it is very easy and simple, right? But this is still working on Langflow interface, and this is not an application. So how to integrate with the Langflow, with any application that you have, this RAG system needs to be integrated, right? So for the demo purpose I have created this simple HTML web page, which you can have any web page of your own, and you need to integrate this chatbot where user will type their message and you should get the output. So let me try out this same question that I typed over here and see if I get the response. Bingo, the answer is exactly the same, and that is how simple it is. And now let me show you how I created this web page and how is this chat widget coming into picture. So all that you need to do is open a notepad plus plus or any other similar applications, right? Yeah, so this is a very basic and simple HTML page where I have two headers, which where I'm writing no code rag demo with HTML page chat widget, and then I have this something over here. But where am I getting this? Absolutely easy and simple for you to follow. Close this, go to the API. Just beside playground you have this API button, click on it, and you have lot of things mentioned over here. One of it is chat widget HTML. Click on it, copy it and paste it into the HTML code that you have. In addition to that, just to position the bubble or of the widget into the bottom corner, I have introduced these two lines. So this is style and the height of the container or the chat window that I have created, I mean manipulated over here. Otherwise it will get placed just underline under these headers. So I don't want that. I want it to be into the bottom corner, so I have styled it like this. That's it. So with this basic and almost zero HTML understanding, we can create applications and render our RAG capability or RAG projects or similar projects, which we can create in Langflow, that too without any coding, very easily. So now again we can continue chat over here. So yeah, that's how simple and easy it is to create an application with a chat widget and absolutely without writing a single line of code. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and like it. And I hope it was helpful for you, and see you in the next video. Thanks till then. Bye.